up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Top Flight Podcast. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. Back in studio today, beautiful Austin, Texas. I'm with the boys. We got Bali in here. We got B, Primo in here as well. Interesting episode today, y'all. It's going to be really good. I'm excited to be here today. Going to introduce the boys. We got Bali. How you doing, mate?
Not good at all, to be honest. But I'm here, man. I'm gonna try to make the best of it, to be honest.
And to my left, we got my GB. Mate, how are you doing, bro? If you got to be, you were taking pictures yesterday at the stadium,
Yep.
Q2 field level. How was that, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a pleasure to be down there with the media team. Not the Austin FC, but like all being around the media. Tony there, Rudy there, So
Rudy.
yeah, it's always a vibe. I like it. I'm blessed to be there.
How are you today, though?
Good, man. I mean, doing all right. Got a lot of chores done. I ran a little errands this morning. Everything's done, so now I could just chill and talk Austin FC with y'all.
Yeah, love it. Primo, what's up, mate? How you doing, bro? Wearing the Manchester United jersey?
That's, bro.
I thought you were.
I was waiting.
I thought you were a
Yeah, bro,
Spurs
take that
fan.
off.
I was
Take
waiting for
that off,
someone
bro.
to bring that up because
I thought you
like,
were a
bro,
Spurs fan.
Take that off, bro.
What's going on? Address that.
I'm just trying to find my team, bro.
Oh my
lost. He's
days.
lost
right now.
He's
bro.
lost
I'm
right
trying to
now. He's
find-
lost.
I don't know.
He's
Maybe I'll come with like a Newcastle jersey next or something.
Oh,
I don't
my-
know.
Well, Chelsea needs you, brother.
Magpies.
If you-
Magpies.
think-
Chelsea.
Just a little quick rundown of the episode, y'all. We're going to talk about the Vancouver game. We got goal scoring drought. We're going to talk about the injury pandemic affecting Austin FC. Some positives. Also, some positives are going to come later on in the pod. And then stick around in the end because we're going to talk about some interesting things that were said on last night's Twitter space. Austin TV Twitter spaces never disappoint, bro. Never disappoint. And this coming from me that I'm there every single time.
There's always something, bro.
There's
Yeah.
always something, bro. And last night's We're Austin TV Twitter space was very interesting. And you can go back and listen to it. It's pre-recorded, so you can see it on Twitter. I'm going to retweet it so it can resurface. But go ahead and listen to it because it was very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Sorry. But before we get into the episode, I do want to plug in Lupe. Shout out to the sponsor, Lupe Realtor. If you have any questions or any concerns, either buying or selling a home in the Austin, Texas area, make sure to hit her up. She can help you out on that, make the process a lot easier for you. Got to mention the website, we'reaustintv.com. We got articles coming out written by Scott, JC, and my G Football Critic. Also, the podcast, Top Flight, right here. Boom, this is where we're at, right? Make sure to follow, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your coworker, tell your parents. A lot of people are interested in Austin FC nowadays. But boys, let's get into the episode now. Austin FC versus Vancouver last night at Q2 Stadium, 0-0. I want to get y'all's thoughts on the match, but first, just some quick stats. We got shots, 13 for Vancouver, 18 for Austin FC. 4 of those were on target for Vancouver, 7 of those on target for Austin FC. Austin FC with 57% possession, 43 for Vancouver, 508 passes for the Verde and Black, 398 for Vancouver, 9 fouls for Austin, 14 for Vancouver, and 2 yellow split each even. Corners, 6 for Austin FC and 2 for Vancouver. Let's see. I want to read a quick quote from Wolf before I get your take, B. It says here, it's a game where I think I should come away with 3 points. I wouldn't say we created as many good chances as I'd like, but we created enough chances. We've got to keep doing that. We're knocking on the door, and obviously you got to capture these moments. I think there's good opportunities there for us. What are your overall thoughts on last night's match, bro?
Man, one word, I say bland. I mean, it was kind of boring. I mean, Vancouver had their chances, so did we. Stuart made some good saves, but overall, the running issue here is that we can't score, and another 0-0, another 0 for us in the attack. The defense did all right. You know, we kept the clean sheet, so that's something. You know what I mean? A clean sheet is something for us to talk about, but the issue is we can't score, man. And another game goes that we can't score. Moxie gets to start. Very disappointed in his performance, to be honest, bro. But overall, bland. We didn't seem creative. We didn't really seem like eagerness was in there. So yeah, very bland.
Very bland, 100%. B. Later on, we're gonna see just in the notes. I put in this little graph that showed the average positioning for the players, and when you see Maxi's average positioning last night, it's very disappointing.
Yeah, it stood out.
I do want to get Bali's overall thoughts on the match, but before I want to read this quote by Wolf. Wolf also said in the press conference last night, he says, "You don't want to keep saying there's a lot of season. There's urgency. Tying at home is not what we live on, and that's not what we're satisfied with. So that's a disappointing reality that we weren't able to grab 3 points here. But you stay level-headed because this is what it is. It's a long journey. There's going to be a lot of games coming, and you have to navigate the ups and the downs." Thoughts on what Wolf had to say here, and your thoughts on last night's match?
Well, my overall thoughts on first half laziness, no fight, low confidence all over the field, not good enough. Second half we had opportunities. Diego, should have scored. Moxie and Rink. I don't know what happened there. They should have scored. Drusi missed. So all around, we missed opportunities. But you could see from the start, the team is just not interested, not fighting, not fighting for the fans, not fighting for the jersey, and it's not good enough, bro. A lot of fans were upset last night, and I was very upset, bro. Tying at home, with 1 goal in 4 games. Come on now.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. Is that good enough to you?
No, bro,
Nobody.
it's not. I do want to read some quick stats here. Some big chances. 2 big chances for Vancouver last night. 2 big chances missed for them. Only 1 big chance for Austin, bro. And, of course, that chance was missed. It does say that we did hit the woodwork once. I don't remember hitting the woodwork. Did we hit the woodwork?
When did we hit the
I
woodwork,
don't remember us hitting the woodwork, bro. I do not remember. It must have maybe scraped it or something. Maybe
Did we?
the one with the chance with Alex Ring and Maxi kind of bunching together. Maybe so, but I don't remember.
I'm blanking.
I'm blanking, bro. I don't remember it. But Primo, I want to get your overall thoughts on last night's match, brother. What did you think of Austin FC?
First of all, I was at a wedding watching the game, bro. I had the game on my phone. There's music, everyone dancing around me, and I was just in the corner with my phone. And it was boring.
Yeah.
It was an absolutely boring game, and it sucks because we've seen how good of a team we can be, and this was probably one of the very first games, or that I told myself this is a boring game. Like I didn't even want to watch it, but I just kept watching it because I was hopeful and hopeful that we would get a goal, hopeful that we will turn things around, and it just never happened for us. We did have some opportunities. There weren't many, but the ones that we did have, we couldn't finish.
Weren't many.
Yeah, there weren't many to begin with, but I don't know, man. It sucked.
It did, mate. It did, 100%. A lot of people were bored last night. Just looking at the comments here from the Wrestling TV Instagram post that we did on this Wolf quote. Logan Bartlett, he said, quote, "You don't want to keep saying there's a lot of season, ... It's a long journey. It's a long season." Saying that Josh Wolf is kind of repeating himself here, kind of mixing his words up. We have other fans here. Odd Diaz, who is not Quesadilla, by the way. Let's set that straight.
Finally,
Odd Diaz is not Quesadilla. He says, perspective is that you're not winning. Winning games at home with the support and atmosphere is a must. Put up or shut up at this point. We had Trigger F Twin said, "Get it together, coach." Vinny ATX said, "Wolf out." And then somebody else said, it's time to step it up. We paid those boys. What the F is happening? The fans frustrated, bro.
Yeah, bro. Upset.
Look at those comments, dog. Let's go into the next topic, guys. This is the goal-scoring drought. That's what I named it, the goal-scoring drought. And I also put the attack is broken. I need to get y'all's thoughts. It's been 180 minutes without a goal. 1 goal in 4 games. Our last goal was scored by John Gallagher against Colorado at home. The one that went to VAR. Remember that? The one that went to VAR that they searched it up. Juicy's amazing assist, by the way. The goal-scoring record so far for Austin FC this season is Gallagher with 3 goals. That's a fullback, by the way. 3 goals for him. And looked very dangerous last night also. Juicy with 1 goal, Maxi with 1 goal, and Owen Wolf with 1 goal as well. The last time that Austin was shut out 2 times in a row, I believe, was in September of 2022. So I want to get your thoughts, B, starting with you first, mate. The goal-scoring drought, the attacks. Is the attack really broken, or is this maybe an overstatement?
Well, I mean, usually when there's disappointing results or we don't win or we tie, we just can't finish the dinner. We can't put it back in back of the net. I think this game, it's a little worse than that because we didn't really have that many opportunities, bro. I think that we didn't really have that many chances. I know Diego had a chance, maybe the Maxi Ring one, but other than that, towards the end, a couple of crosses from Redis, that's about it. And usually we could, we got Rigoni in the right spot, can't score. Zardes in the right spot, can't score, and I don't think it was one of those games. As far as the attack, man, look, we saw Maxi start he started last game, he started this game, he started against Houston. And I think we now can say that I think despite Zardes not starting, bro, I would rather him start, bro, for us. I don't know what y'all think about that, but I'd rather have Jesse Zardes start for us because I think he does a lot more off the ball than what Maxi does. And, a lot of fans were coming after Wolf or what are you doing? Why aren't you starting Maxi? And now you got to see that. And, this goes all over, bro. And to answer your question, I guess, yes. I guess it is. Something's not right. I think Wolf needs to figure it out, but too many forward players not in rhythm, not going. Zardes, Rigoni, Moxie, even Drusi, Diego. I mean, yeah, it's not good right now for us.
We see right here on the screen, Maxi Urruti's average positioning on the field was very deep, bro. He's deeper than
That's crazy.
deeper than Drusi, deeper than Owen Wolf, bro. I mean, we have no presence in the final third for a striker, I guess, and Maxi is supposed to be that guy. What is he doing so deep? What is he doing? But I guess that really speaks on the way that Austin FC is playing right now. The system is kind of broken, bro. The attack is broken. And that's why I said it is a goal-scoring drought. 1 goal in 4 games at this level is just not good enough, bro. I'm sorry to say, but it's not good enough. I have a quote here from Finley. Finley had a lot to say, by the way. He caught up with Phil West from the Striker News or Striker Soccer, and he had a lot to say, bro. But I'm gonna just read some of the stuff that he had to say, just real quick. One of the quotes that he had to say was, "The ball is not going in the back of the net. It's not for us not putting in the effort all week and during the game, and it's disappointing. Don't get me wrong. We've got a lot of good goal scorers in that locker room, and no one can get on the board right now. So it's definitely frustrating." I'm gonna read one more from Finley before I go to you, Bali. This one's kind of long. He says, "It's obviously extremely disappointing not scoring goals at home. But yeah, you just keep going, right? You don't have any other option. We've got to score goals. It's pretty damn simple at this point. We're doing a lot of really good things, but at the end of the day, you win games by scoring goals, and that's on all of us, like B said, across the board. We all have to step up, and I put my hand up and say absolutely should have something on the score sheet this season, and I don't. And there's plenty of other guys who I know have said that. And so we know that we're taking ownership of that, and you're hearing it right now, but we've got to put it into action." As Finley on the really like the goal scoring drought and what Austin FC has to do to bounce back. But what are your thoughts on what's going on right now with the attack, goal scoring drought? The players are not scoring, bro.
I mean, you said it. I mean, is it broken? Is the attack broken? I mean, it's not even broken, bro. It's destroyed. It's destroyed. It's done. I mean, and I have to agree with B. I think Zardes needs to come back in, because, Maxi had 2 poor games. And I think he does have to come in. Diego's injured now, so most likely Ethan will start from now on. And, we saw Redis last night. And you know what? Redis, I'll give it to him. He looked all right. He looked all right.
Is there a Redis section, brother? Because
we're gonna give him praise.
Yeah, because
it's
in there. It's in there.
It's coming later. It's coming later.
To me, I would give him a chance also because all around, our attack is struggling, and you said it right, but Joshua has to fix it. He is a leader. He is the leader of this team, regardless. Yesterday I said it on the space, and people were saying no, that's not right. Putting thumbs down. That it's the truth. There's a leader in this team, and that is Josh Wolf.
The gaffer.
He is the guy. He is that guy. He is
boss.
The leader. He is the boss. Who starts, he picks who starts. Who goes home, he picks who goes home. I don't want anybody. Josh Wolf's going to get rid of him. So,
question for you, Bali. Right now, who would you start as your number 9? I mean, we see Maxi struggling right now. Whenever you play Zardes, people say that he needs to be benched. So Austin FC fans are going back and forth. But who would you start? We also have Bruin, but who would you have at 9?
I think I will bring back Zardes. I'll bring back G. I think. Maxi didn't do much last night.
He really did. Well, he had one chance. He had one chance.
Or the game before, or in Houston, bro. We've seen him every time he starts. But when he comes off the bench, bro, he'll nick you a goal.
But let's be clear though. There was opportunities that should have gone in. The
100%.
Diego Faundes one, that has to be a goal. The Maxi and the Ring one, that has to be a goal. But it's low confidence, bro. They look.
Something
all
weird.
Around.
You want to know something weird, bro? When Diego had that chance and he missed it, low key, bro, I wasn't surprised, bro. I was like, wow.
That's tough. That's tough.
I mean,
Says a lot.
100%, he should have buried it, right?
Yeah.
But when I watched that, I was like, I should be more disappointed than what I am, bro. It's almost like, yeah. Like, Diego has not been playing up to the level that we're used to for him, bro.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that we got injured too.
It's
we'll
unfortunate.
talk about that.
It's unfortunate. I do want to point out also this graphic, this map that we have. I believe this is from MLSsoccer.com, but it's the first half average pass link up. Phil West tweeted this. Is from his Twitter account is where I got this image. But you see no link up with Maxi at all, bro. No link up with our forward at all in that first 7. That's a big concern. I think obviously we gotta go back to Zardes, see if maybe he is inspired, scores a goal. But right now, Maxi, just this game was just not his night, I guess you could say. We'll see what happens from there. B, I do want to ask you, what were your thoughts on what Ethan Finley had to say? Usually one of the quiet players, but last night it seems like he had a lot to say, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying pretty much, nailed on the head. Like, we need to score goals, bro. We need to score goals, and he's harping on that, and it's frustrated. But Wolf got a lot of slack for what are you doing? Maxi should be starting because Maxi coming off the bench played so well, and Maxi's our Benzema, this and that, and now he got to run the games, and now it's almost like Wolf did this to just kind of be like, look, see, like Zardes is where going forward, and I, we need to score goals, bro. We need to score goals. We need to figure out, and
Pretty simple.
Yeah, that's pretty essentially what Finley said. And even if Zardes comes, he hasn't been scoring either. But we're just more satisfied for what he does off the ball. Maybe his link-up play is a little better with Juicy or whoever. So it's but it's still not scoring goals, bro.
I actually heard a rumor that there's a bet going around by some Austin FC fans on who's going to get their first goal.
Between who?
Zardes, Redis, Rigoni.
Oh my God!
Zardes, Redis, Rigoni.
Where did I'm trying to
to
think
see
I
who's
heard
gonna
that too,
get
bro.
that first goal.
I think Zardes for sure.
Zardes gonna get the goal
Yeah,
first.
I think he'll get a next.
Who do you think,
for
B?
sure.
Zardes, Redis, Rigoni. Who's gonna score first
Next game too. Matter of fact.
I think
Next
Zardes.
game?
I think Zardes too, bro.
against LA Galaxy? His old club.
Yeah.
His old club, LA
Yeah.
Galaxy. Primo.
Are you placing a bet
And,
on
he,
him?
and he
or-
celebrates.
And he
And
celebrates.
he celebrates.
Nah, I don't think
Nah,
so.
I don't
He-
think
he's
so,
not-
bro.
he won't celebrate.
Primo. Zardes, Redis, Rigoni. Who gets that
I'm a
that
vouch
first goal?
for Redis, bro.
I like
Ah.
that. I like
My
that.
boy
Hey, you know
Red.
what?
I like
Hey,
that. I like
man,
that.
you know,
I
I'm not
like
mad
that.
at you. I'm not mad at you.
I like that.
I want that too.
I want that too, but
I doubt it.
Definitely.
I doubt it. I doubt it, but
Zardes
yeah,
and
we'll see.
Rigoni, bro.
We'll see.
They ain't doing much
Bro,
either.
stop talking about that dude.
Definitely, boys.
Stop talking about that dude, bro.
we got to talk about it, bro. He ain't scoring goals. Zardes ain't scoring goals. Oh, man, we need to score goals. Plain and simple, like Finley said, bro.
Let's spend a couple minutes on Emiliano Rigoni because he is one of the players that has been signaled, has been labeled as the problem for this attack, I guess you could say. I do want to start with Bali on this one. Emiliano Rigoni, still no goal, no assist to really show. Actually, he got an assist in the CONCACAF Champions League. I do want to point that out. But in the MLS, it's the competition that we're in now, still no goal contributions. Earlier in these podcasts, we were saying, are you concerned? B and I said that the goal's coming. When he gets one, he's going to get two. That's what Josh said, right? Bali, a lot of the things you've been saying about Rigoni have unfortunately kind of came true. A little bit of a Nostradamus kind of prediction by you. But what's your take on Emi Rigoni right now? I mean, the guy is not feeling it. His confidence is not there. He's whenever a football player is not in his moment, you can see it on the pitch, and a lot of fans are starting to call him out. What's your take on Emi?
Well, you know what? I mean, what other choice do we have, Hernan? He's here. He's here to stay, man. He signed a long contract.
On big
He's getting
money.
He's getting paid big money. DP contract. So, do you think he wants to leave? He's living life here, bro. So we have to back him. We have to support him. Has he been performing well? No. I don't care what anyone has to say. No, not good enough. Hasn't been scoring. Not helping his boy Drusi. So he's been. I mean, and not even contributing either. I mean, it's just been poor performances, bro. But we have to back him.
He gave that pass to Diego for probably our best chance.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate that Diego didn't make
Barry-
that. To be honest, but like, it's people might think that I wish bad on this guy. Like, I want this guy to score so bad. People make fun of me because before the season I was calling, the videos of me calling him Rigoni. I can't wait for you to be here, Rigoni. So I want this guy to be good for us. But I saw for the first game I saw him, I knew like, what did we do? Was it a mistake?
I hate to say it.
We're gonna give him patience. Yes, it is a long season, but he has to get it together, bro. And not just him, just the whole attack in general.
100%.
I mean, we have to get it together.
100%. B, you got any
rebuttal
that you got? I know that Emmy is not necessarily your boy, but you back him more than anything right now.
Well, look, bro, it's crazy because, well, it's not crazy. It's understandable, bro. He's a DB player. He's expected more, right?
Yep, 100%.
To be fair, bro, it's not Diego, Zardes, Moxie, even Drusi. They're not. It's across the board. No one's really performing up to the levels that we expect everybody to perform. And I think he's like the face of it. He's like
Yeah.
the face of all our attacking problems, bro. And the reason why is because he's a DP player, so he's got that DP tag on him. So he's like the face of this attacking issue when it's all over the front. It's all over the front. He needs to score ASAP. You know, it's already down to like the last. I mean, he needs it bad, bro.
100%, bro.
And he's the face of all these issues, and he's a DP player, so yeah.
Let's talk about the injury pandemic that's going around with Austin FC right now, boys. It's obviously a bug that's affecting the players, the staff. Everybody is obviously being hurt by it. Maybe, well, no staff has gotten injured is what I'm trying to say, but they got to deal with this. Right now, the latest victim that has been claimed by the injury bug is Diego Fagundes. Last night, we saw him come off the pitch. What was it, minute 53, I'd say maybe 54. Diego Fagundes, minute 51, just right before that, he has a chance, just like B was saying, should have finished, but B was saying he was not surprised, and that's just where we're at right now. Diego Fagundes doesn't finish that chance, but after he shoots that, you see him kind of grab his groin a little bit, and he limps kind of back onto position, you could say. Moments later, he just sits down, leans back, lays down, puts his hand on his head, and just calls for the sub. Bali, I want to get your thoughts on what was going through your head when you saw Fagundes go down to the ground, because he's an important player for us before I go to B.
I mean, very, very worried. You know, Diego has been a great player for us. You know, he has been struggling a little bit, but you know, he's getting it together, and he's been doing good for us. But you know, yeah, I was very, very worried, man. You know, it's
perfect.
Hopefully it's not serious. You know, hopefully he's not out for too long. You know, hopefully it's just a couple weeks.
Do you know when we'll hear anything?
So on that timeline, bro, just real quick, I have a quote from Josh Wolf. It's not necessarily an answer, but he says this. He says, certainly it's a groin injury of some sort, so we'll have to wait and see. But, you know, he hasn't missed a whole lot of time for us in the course of 2+ years, so we'll have to get the pictures and see what that looks like. We've got to go and just deal with it. That's Josh Wolf on Diego's injury. I'm sure Monday or Tuesday we're gonna hear something, bro. They gotta take photos, take some MRIs or whatever that's called, and go on from there. But B, what are your thoughts on the situation right now with the injuries surrounding Austin FC?
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing after another, bro. The injuries, to Julio, and then our center back, and then now Zanny tearing his ACL, which he's out for the season for sure, confirmed, you know. So he's gone. Nick, you know, that was a question coming in this game is, with Zanny's injury, where would we go? And now Diego coming down with a groin injury. If it's not one thing, it's another, bro. And look, we want Diego here, but let's be real, man. He hasn't been performing up to, you know, ever since he got that big contract. Things have just slowed down, bro. Things have just slowed down. Not only I'm never singling someone out like Rigoni, Diego. I'm also not singling out Diego. I'm not just saying Diego. This goes all across. Zardes, right? Moxie, everybody. But everybody has their thing. You know, Diego, he did amazing for us in our first season where we were horrendous. He was our best player. The season after, he was under Juicy. You know, he had a lot of assists, a lot of goals for us. And compared to those 2 seasons, what he's done to be at the beginning of this season is basically nothing, bro. And it's unfortunate, bro. Look, I wish him well. I hope it's not serious. I hope he can come back. We'll see what the issue is when Austin FC drop information, but we need him. Okay, not only
I had to light up the mood,
but not only do we need him back, bro, but we need him to be the Diego that we know him to be, bro. Facts. You know what I mean? We don't just need him here. Like, he was here, bro. When he was healthy, he was here. He wasn't performing. We need him to be here, but we need him to be the Diego that we know he can be.
I agree, brother, 100%. Now, it is important to know Fagundes injured groin, Kolmanich ACL. Pretty much, you had that up? Did you have that tab up real quick? Do you still have it? With Kolmanich of the MLS? Yes. Julio Cascante left adductor. Zan Kolmanich right ACL.
Sheesh.
You can add Diego Fagundes onto that list. Diego Fagundes groin injury soon to be added onto there. Let's see. We have a quote here from Ethan Finley, who had a lot to say. I'm telling you, man. This is on the Striker Texas. Phil West caught up with him. He had a lot to say, bro. He says, you earn your minutes Monday through Friday, and we've had some injuries. There are guys who have stepped up. Alex, in the case of Julio, who is going to be coming back soon. We're going to get full health here, and there's going to be competition for jobs. And I think that's what we had last year. And it's one of those reasons we had some great success, because the guys who were starting knew they had to perform, and the guys when they came on, knew it was their opportunity. Ethan Finley saying that jobs are gonna be came after, bro. What are your thoughts on that, bro?
No, and he's right, 100%. Because these guys are fighting for their spot on this team. Yeah, they're brothers, but they want to compete also. But I think all these injuries are kind of getting me a little bit worried. Because if this continues, our bench isn't too good. We do have we have an okay bench. But I did see that Josh Wolf mentioned, the ATX 2 team. You saw, and you mentioned David Rodriguez, Valentino L. So, if this continues and we continue with more injuries, who knows? We might have to bring out some of these kids and to help us out in some of these games.
That's disaster mode, though, in my opinion. I feel like
You think so?
I feel like if we're having to go to Austin FC2, I think we're in disaster mode, I think, in my opinion.
I
But
don't-
look,
I mean,
think
if Danny gets injured
real
and then
quick,
Brucey,
real quick, bro. I think that there's some gems in the Austin FC2 team, but I don't think anybody is ready to be called up.
I agree.
I think there's some potential.
There's
But
definitely
nobody's
potential
ready.
here.
Nobody's ready to be
Yeah.
called up yet, bro. If it's hit the freaking nuclear button, I
Then
need to bring
yes.
somebody up.
That we're in like disaster mode, then yeah.
David Rodriguez, Valentino L. Maybe that's it. Maybe, bro. But they're still young players, bro. They're very young.
Yeah, potential though for sure.
Potential. All right, let's see. We talked about the injuries, man. Anything else we want to add on that? Obviously, wishing them well. Hopefully, they get a speedy recovery. Julio Cascante, Josh Wolf said on the presser last night, said that Julio Cascante is probably coming back in not that long, maybe like in 2 weeks or something like that, where they're going to assess him and whatnot. And he also said that Radovanovic will be probably with the team in like the next week or two. Ready to go, like playing, you know what I'm saying?
I think you could even throw in an extra week on the Julio thing. I mean, not only
Yeah, 100%.
and not only that, but he needs to get up to pace.
Yeah,
and
but
fitness and-
we're already at the Galaxy again. Remember, whenever he first got hurt, we were saying how he
Yes.
was gonna be out until around this time.
yes.
So look, we have the graphic right here. Let me go actually pull it up. Shout out to Vamos ATX, my G Will. He posted the graphic that showed you just how long Julio Cascante was gonna be out whenever he did go down. I'm scrolling here to find it. Let me know if you see it, boys. It was right there. It is. So if you look down
Yeah.
here, LA Galaxy. So we're right around that timeline. Julio Cascante should be coming back. So
excited.
expect him to be coming back here soon.
Excited to come back.
Maybe 2 weeks. B said you can add a week to it. I
Maybe-
understand 100%.
Maybe he's in contention for the San Jose. Maybe he's on the bench. Maybe, and that's pushing it.
Yeah.
Maybe after San Jose, he'll be on the bench,
Yeah.
and maybe.
But it's very nice to hear that, honestly.
yeah,
Of course.
yeah, it is. It is.
That actually snuck up on us, TBH. I said
think,
TBH. Wow.
I think that with Julio, if he can come back, I mean that frees up Ring.
Yes.
And I think Ring pushes in the midfielder, and things can get a little better for us.
That's
but-
that's if Josh Wolf starts Ring or keeps playing Owen Wolf. I don't want to say his son because I respect Owen as a player, but
And he is a great player.
a lot of
He's a great
people are
player.
coming after him and saying that he's getting favoritism. But hey,
Oh,
it is
yeah,
what it
he's-
is right now. Owen has to
Yeah.
play.
He's starting 100%.
He has to play right
But
now.
like favoritism over who? Sofiane,
That's what
Valencia.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
you know
That's what
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
Like,
Owen has to play right now.
he has to play. He's playing good.
But
he's a
but
great
if
player.
but if Ring is in the picture, if Ring
Picture,
is in
that
the
changes
question,
things. That
it changes things
yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
let's see. Let's move on to something more positive. I want to talk about positives of the match. Stuver the wall, and also Lord Redis shines.
Bro.
Ronnie Redis from Guarani,
I'm happy. I'm very
first
happy.
ever signing. He shined
Happy.
last night,
I'm
bro.
very happy.
And also shout out to the back line, the back four, and big ups to Danny Pereira, who
Yes,
in
almost
some
scored. Almost.
in some websites had him at an 8.1. Other websites had him at like a 7.7. But what matters is the actual performance that he had last night, and he performed. He did great, bro.
He did.
But let's start with Brad Stuver real quick, all right? And I want to start off with you, B. A 7.8 rating on FootMob, 4 saves. Bro, one of them, it was a sitter for Vancouver.
Yes,
Stuver gets the
bro.
right way.
Yeah, yeah.
Great keeper. Today, we're recording this episode. It is his birthday, so happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Stuver.
Stu.
Happy birthday, Stu. But give me your thoughts on Brad Stuver, B. This guy has been saving us, getting us out from rock bottom or saving us from being at rock bottom. But what are your thoughts?
Bro, he's been doing this since season 1, bro. Season 1, season 2, and now he's doing it again in season 3. He's our keeper. We know that he can make these kind
My
of saves.
keeper.
you know?
Keeper.
We know that he can make we know that he can make those kind of saves, bro. Like we know. You know, he had a couple mistakes last season here and there, but one thing for sure is that he can make those saves, bro. So I'm happy to have him at this club.
Bro, shout out Vanilla Mexican. He's low key making some fire memes. I remember
Yeah.
he made one of Stuver, and then it said, "Baby, do you have
Protection.
protection?"
Oh, yeah.
And the guy pulls out a condom with Stuver's face on it, bro. Lost it, bro. But Bali, I want to get your take, Stuver. 2 saves inside the box, bro. 2
Right.
diving saves as well. I mean, Chicharito has nightmares of him still. The Vancouver players are definitely having nightmares of him. And he had great performances against teams like LAFC also. B said this is nothing new. But give Stuver his freaking praise, bro. Please.
I mean, another MVP performance. You know, what a great performance by Stu. You know.
MLS All-Star kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I think so. If he keeps it up, I think so. Yeah, it has to be. Has to be. He's been on fire for us. He's been saving us. We a couple games we should have lost, but who came up? Stu.
Colorado, this one.
And,
you
this,
could say.
and these are games at home, bro. That's what's mostly sad about it.
I mean,
think-
yeah, man.
The games at home.
Vancouver should have scored, but Stuber, you know, it's Stuber, man.
Stuver had other plans.
Yeah, he did. But about Redis, man, you know, I'm actually, you know what? I'm very, very happy for the guy. I'm very, very happy because last night we saw a different Ronnie Redis.
Yes, bro.
A Ronnie Redis that cared. He knew like, okay, you know
A
what?
hustler.
You know what? I have a job tonight, and I want to perform for these fans. And he tried, bro. He actually tried, and I was like, wait, hold on, Rodney, is that you, bro?
Yeah.
Is that really him, bro? But it was him.
No, I have one question
was.
off of that. B, I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Is that Ronnie Redis performing and caring about his job, like Bonnie was saying? Or was that just a reflection of reality, or sort of say, of how the offense looks like right now? That we look so bad that Redis can come onto the pitch and look fantastic.
Nah, I think it's Redis, bro. I think Redis coming in off the bench, showing urgency. You know, I think this is the best performance that Redis has had for us ever, in my opinion.
And all he did was put 2 crosses on the box, man.
That's just
Well,
a
come
lot.
on,
But you could tell that he was
Yes.
trying, bro.
Yes, you could tell.
He
Look,
was trying.
Taking on players. Taking
taking
on
on
players.
making pop. So those 2 crosses that he did is like, he had the ball and it was on the side. He literally sprinted his last breath just to cross it in the box. You could tell he was giving it his all, bro. You could tell that he was eager. He was eager to help and try to win the game. And to me, it was the best performance that he's had in this shirt, bro, in this club. I think it is it. I don't know if y'all can think of a better performance, bro, but I think this is one of the best performances he's had for us. And he gave Drusi a chance, bro. He gave Zardes a chance, bro. He put him in the position for him to score and win the game. So I want to see more minutes of Redis, bro. I want
Now-
to see more.
I want to say this. I was thinking about what I was gonna say about Redes, and I could only come to a conclusion on this statement. And the Ronnie Redes that we saw last night at Q2 Stadium is the Ronnie Redes that I expected when we signed him. You know what I'm saying? Whenever he
True.
came to Austin FC, I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna get a pacing winger, a young pacing winger that likes to take on players with his speed. Because if Ronnie had anything, was speed and a nice body built to kind of block out players. And that's what we saw last night, bro. He was using his speed to go down that flank, go down that wing, put in crosses to the box. That was Joshua probably told him. He said, look, take on players, get down that wing, put in across to the box, give the guys a chance. And he created 2, bro. He created 2 chances last night, and I want to give him his praise. He got a rating of 6.3 on Football, but I saw some go as high as 6.7. And Emmy finished last night with a 6.4. Speaks volumes on that, right? He played only 17 minutes. He finished with 80% pass accuracy. They gave him 1 chance created, but I'm going to give him 2, 100%. And yeah, B, any more praise you want to give to Ronnie Redes?
Yeah, I mean, it's taken 2 years for us to see a glimpse, but I think we saw a good glimpse, and I think he needs to build on this and get better and better. I mean, yeah, I want to see more of this. I want to see maybe him getting a little bit more minutes. I personally wouldn't just be like, all right, you start next game. I wouldn't just go that far, but I think that maybe he can come on a little earlier. And he looked great, bro. I mean, look, bro, here on this show, you can go back. We've given Redes the criticism that because of all the money spent on him, but like I want to say this on this episode 93, I think Redes did great coming off the bench, bro.
Finally. It only took almost 100 episodes. Almost. Go ahead, Bali.
Nah, but I'm happy for the guy. I'm happy for the guy, bro, because, you know, people were coming after him.
people we were too.
We?
Yeah,
Us
we-
here.
Yeah, we did. We said a couple stuff about him, but you know what? Hey, he's coming back. He's
100%.
coming back to prove us wrong. So let's hope for that.
One thing I want to say is, bro, build on this. Keep working. Keep
Yeah,
going.
Keep working hard.
Now, real quick, just in general, big shout to the defense last night who were the best thing about Austin FC last night, other than Stuver, of course, but the defense last night against Vancouver. John Gallagher with a 7.6, Leo Weissenen with a 7.5, Alex Ring with a 7.9. He got turned pretty nasty on one of those Vancouver
The
chances,
one
bro.
chance. The one
I
chance.
don't know about that.
Yeah.
And Nick Lima, yellow card, but a 7.6 for him, bro. Shout out to them. Incredible effort by the boys in that back four last night. Alex Ring, a guy who's not even a center back, but is performing week in and week out, bro. I appreciate that, if anything. Also, I want to spend a couple minutes, just 2 or 3 minutes, on Dani Pereira, who got an 8.1 rating last night against Vancouver. And apparently on Twitter, there's some chatter about Dani Pereira being scouted by German teams, and also French teams. And apparently a couple months ago, there was a French scout that was asking questions about Dani Pereira, or a couple months ago, asking questions about Dani Pereira. So I wonder if there's really something there. Very interesting. As of right now, though, he is an Austin FC player. We're going to say that. But B, real quick, your thoughts on Mr. Dani Pereira, bro?
Oh man, he's great. He's a baller. One of the, I was in field level, shooting some shots with as media, and just you could tell. Just I was watching to keep an eye on him, man. He's a baller for sure. He's stands out. Is what I see is he stands out in the midfield, in the whole team in general, man. And when everything's going bad in the attack, where we can't seem to find the back of the net, we can't seem to score. I think I see him putting a lot of work, and I'm happy for him, bro. And I'm not surprised that he's getting looked at by German scouts or French scouts or any of that, because when we're not, he's the one little shining thing that we have, him in the midfield. So happy for him.
We knew this day was coming.
We knew
this day was coming.
Yeah.
So, but let's not get too crazy now.
100%.
Scouts here and there, keeping an eye on, but for sure, I mean, he's gonna put in the shit for you no matter what. Every game he does what he can for this team. He works hard. He seems ambitious, and he's gonna keep doing it. And I expect him to do it next game and the game after that, bro.
Bro, last night he had a freaking shot that if
Yeah,
that would have
yeah.
gone in, bro.
Oh,
The ball
scenes.
moved in the air, bro. The
Scenes.
ball moved in the air, dude. It was like it was a shot you see in the Champions League almost, bro. That would have been scenes. But I want to say this to whatever scouts out there listening to this that are interested in Dani Pereira. 8 mil on the table or he's not for sale.
8
Nah,
mil right
10.
now.
Give
8
us
mil
10.
on the table right
Give us
now.
10.
8 mil on the table or he's not for sale. 8
10?
mil right now.
Yeah, no,
8
8
mil. 8 mil right now.
8
Yeah,
plus
that's
bonus.
fair. That's
plus
fair.
bonuses.
That's fair.
8 mil, and whenever you sell them, you got to give us 60%.
Ooh.
You got to give top flight 60%.
60%. Top flight gets 10. Top flight gets 10. No, but this is something that is going to happen one day, so
Yeah.
people got to wrap their head around it. Dani
True.
Pereira is an incredibly talented player, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Bali's been saying it for a very long time. Just your final thoughts before we go on to the next topic.
I mean, the kid is special, man. Just the fact that to me he looks stronger, faster, smarter, very calm with the ball. He knows what he's doing, and it just shows the guy his character of a player. Don't get him mistaken. Johan Valencia was signed to start ahead of Dani Pereira.
And that was my thing when I mentioned. Yeah.
A lot of fans were saying that.
Danny's. This is barely his second, third year. He was a rookie not too long ago.
Yeah.
So this shows the character of the player. He's hungry. He wants to improve. And if teams of Germany and France are looking at him, it's understandable, man. You see the quality of the player, you want a player like that. And him going to Europe is gonna just make him grow even better. So yeah, man, I'm happy for the kid, and I agree with you. 8 million, or you can walk away.
I'd love to see him go to Germany. Bundesliga would be
Dortmund,
great for
I
him.
really would like to see him at Dortmund.
Somebody asked me real quick. They said, think about it, bro. Would you say no to the Bundesliga if you were Dani? Would you say no to Ligue 1 if you were Dani? I mean, this kid has his whole career ahead of him, bro. And I've always said this: when he goes to a team in Europe or wherever, I'm just grateful for his time here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for his hard work, his effort, just everything that he's done for Austin FC.
Yeah, what I want to say is too is like I'm sure he's seeing these things, he's hearing these stuff, but I what I could say is just, bro, just what got you these eyes, what got you this scouts and stuff is what you've been doing on the field. So just focus on the next game, keep doing what you do, because what you're doing is the right thing. So keep working.
And
100%.
please, I beg you, please, don't get injured.
What?
Because
What the heck?
because if you get injured, my God, we are
be careful.
screwed.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see what
We
you're
are
saying.
screwed.
I see. Yeah.
The bug,
Don't
like
get
you said,
injured.
the
The
bug
bug,
is
the
going.
bug,
the bug is
going around. The bug is going
Don't
around.
get injured,
Wear
bro.
a mask or something.
Don't get
you know?
injured.
Wear a mask.
Please.
All right. Boys, a couple next topics that we have. We have two more just real quick. First, we got to talk about LA Galaxy up next. I want to get y'all's prediction. Galaxy, before the game today against LAFC, I thought they
Tráfico?
were in the mud. El Tráfico was today. I was watching it just for a bit. Their form coming into this game was loss, draw, loss. They're currently, well, they were in 13th place with 3 points. They still are there because they didn't get any points against LAFC. Our form going into the game is draw, loss, win. And we're currently in 10th place with 8 points. Portland jumped us. So I want to get y'all's score prediction and just quick overall thoughts. Starting off with you, Polly. Score prediction, mate.
Oh man, today I saw Galaxy play, and to be honest, they look different with Chicharito on the field. He brings energy to the team.
He's back, right?
You could- yeah,
He's
you
back.
Could tell
First game back.
you could tell he's the leader. He gets the guys going. They want to play better when he's around. So it's gonna be a tough game away from home. The fan base in LA they're against the
Carson.
yeah
It's
Carson.
They're going through it right now.
Yeah, they're going through it. They're against the coach, the owners. And
Kleino,
stuff,
what's his name?
I think it's like the GM and the coach,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, some beef going on. Need to look into it.
So it's gonna be a tough game. I think that we have to perform, bro. But I see us drawing again. Honestly,
Really.
I see us going there and just maybe getting like a 1-1.
We'll see if
2-2. Bless you.
Bless you.
somebody's thinking about it right now. Probably Wolf. Probably Wolf. But Zardes going back against his team, LA Galaxy.
He
back
starts.
for the
He
Braves.
starts, bro.
Brace.
He starts.
He starts?
He starts.
Brace.
Z starts.
Brace celebration.
Nah, come on,
We
bro.
gotta get one before we get two.
Plus, what has he like?
Maybe he feels at home in LA. He wants to score. Maybe
We'll see. We'll see. If he
gotta
feels
start,
so
though.
much at
Familiar
home,
field,
if he feels so much at home, quédate.
Nah,
If he feels so much at home, quédate in LA.
Bro, we need him, bro.
If he feels so much at home, quédate in LA.
Nah.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I want players to feel comfortable at Q2, not just wherever they're gonna go. Oh, I feel no. We pay you at Q2, bro. So yeah, you can feel comfortable in Carson, of course, but I want you 100% in Austin, bro. I'm sorry, that's just me.
I don't care if he celebrates or not. I just care he scores a damn
want,
goal.
I want him to celebrate.
I just care. I just want him to score, right?
I just want
I
to
don't-
win.
He said draw. Score
I think
prediction.
a draw though.
I think this is the game to get a result. I think we win. I think we go 2-1.
Vegas has LA Galaxy, Carson Galaxy as
Beating us?
favorite. Yeah.
What? Boy, yeah.
Primo?
I guess I start betting.
Score prediction?
I usually try to be optimistic about these things.
Yeah,
bro, but
trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Mopeds. Mopeds.
6-0, bro.
I think my patience ran out.
Damn.
I think we're losing.
Oh.
2-0.
Damn.
Hey,
I think we're
Booch.
losing, bro.
Booch.
This is a good sign because when Primo says we're running over a truck, we don't.
That's
When
true.
Now
That's
he says
right,
we're losing.
right.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah.
it's the other way around and we
Yeah.
win 2-0.
Yeah.
bro.
But we struggle against Galaxy, bro. We struggle.
Yeah.
We struggled against
Yeah,
them
we
before.
do. They beat us at home
it's a-
too.
it's a
Stuart
tough
does
team.
great against
Nah, we had one of our best performances against Galaxy at home. Remember that one day? That one was
But then they beat us though. one time.
No, they beat us at home,
They
bro. Mackenzie Gaines scored on that one. I think that's the game you're
that's
talking
the game
about.
I'm talking about.
Mackenzie Gaines, yeah.
Man, that was a long time ago.
That was a
bro.
long time ago.
Yeah, bro, we're struggling now,
That's a
bro.
long time ago. My score prediction, bro. I actually got it spot on this last game. I said 0-0 on the midweek pod. I said 0-0. Eric was laughing at me, bullied me to say 1-1. But I thought it was gonna be 0-0, and it was. We're not scoring goals. We're not looking good. The locker room is not broken, but there's obviously some discomfort.
Tension going
There's
on.
tension, right? So I mean, I see a draw written all over it. If not, I'm with Primo. We're probably not gonna get points at this game. And this is a harsh reality. It sounds stupid to not pick the team that I support, that we make a podcast about, that to cover it. But you can't just be fake and lie to the fans and say we're gonna go out there and get 3 points. The reality is that we're struggling right now.
Yeah.
But just like Bali is saying,
We want the team to win.
100%.
I want to. Like I'm praying for a win.
This is the game to do it.
But the way we're looking, it's very hard for me to believe that.
yes.
So it sucks right now, bro. But we have to get it together, and it all comes down to, like I said, and I've been telling everybody, Josh Wolf. It comes down to Josh. He has to fix it.
We'll see, mate. Now,
I think we got one more look. I think we got Finley, Zardes, and Rigoni next game up front.
I think so too, honestly.
Yeah.
tough. Tough. I'd like to see Redis,
Nah.
Redis, Rigoni at 9, and Finley.
Oh gosh,
I'm being dead ass. Switch it up. We ain't got nothing. We don't have anything to lose. Rigoni at 9. He can't cut it on the wing. He's not fast enough.
But we just lost a winger, so then we'd be Finley and Redis. So who would come off the bench as a wing?
Galley, push up Galley.
But then who would fill in his spot? We
You
lost
want to
Zanny.
talk about
I think-
homecomings? Throw in Hector.
Throw in
Hector.
Hector's gonna make
Throw in Hector.
Bro, Hector's gonna make a run trying to guard whoever and he's gonna pull his hand. Bro.
He's on payroll. He's on payroll.
He's
You
up there, bro.
You
He's
gotta
up
be
there.
expected to perform. Players have to step up. Alex Ring stepped up.
Yeah,
Alex
but if
Ring
we start
stepped up.
shifting like that, then a hole opens up here. We plug that hole, then a hole opens up here. We plug that hole, then a hole opens up here. So, I think it's gonna be Finley,
Yeah.
Zardes, and Rigoni, bro.
I have to agree with B on that one. You know, I think it will be. Rigoni.
So you a Brian, bro?
Nah, what?
Just kidding, bro. Okay, go
You
ahead,
are
go
a Brian, bro.
You're a Brian. You just said it.
Nah,
You
nah,
said
nah.
it.
He
I
said
have-
it.
I think
No,
he
I
said
agree
it.
with you with the lineup. I agree with you with the
okay,
lineup.
okay.
I agree with you. And I mean, Ethan, G, Drusi, and you already know who's gonna be there. Rigoni, because he's not getting dropped. You know,
Go
Josh
on.
Wolf loves him. Oh, we just scored. Austin FC
David
2.
Rodriguez sub.
David.
Sub Don.
David.
Sub Don.
Hey,
David Rodriguez.
hey.
Bro, didn't we mention him? Didn't we say that we could possibly bring him up?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I want to see that kid on the first team.
We'll
For
see.
people
He
that are
looks
listening
hungry.
that are like, what the hell's going on? We're recording the podcast. Austin FC 2 is playing against St. Louis 2, and Austin FC just scored a minute 66.
Off of a clean chip over the keeper. Take that, Jared Stroud. Take that, Jared Stroud. In your face, Jared. In your face, bro. But all right, boys.
What? Jared Stroud.
Is there anything else you want to add on the LA game, Carson game? We got to draw.
This is the game to do it, bro.
loss,
This is the game to
win,
do it.
Mixed reviews.
I mean,
The fans protesting as well. The fans protesting.
the fans, a lot, and
They
a lot
want
of
him
people.
out, right?
Yeah, they want Klein out. I think he's like the GM.
Klein
or
like the
something
tools?
that. No, very similar.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
not
Spelled
only
very
no,
similar.
not only is it bad in LA, but it also here, bro. It's
Eh,
bad
yeah,
here
but
too.
we're not-
You see
not
the
that bad.
fans
Not
outside
that
the
bad.
field.
Not that bad.
Are
Not
people-
that bad.
are
But
people
we're
not
not
upset?
protesting yet. They're
No, of course not
they-
to that
Yes,
level,
what
but
do you
we're
mean
bad
yes?
down here too.
They're protesting a decade worth of
Yes.
failures by
Yes,
the
bro.
front office and the coaches.
It's on another level, bro.
Bro,
For
they-
sure, for sure,
Bro,
for
they've
sure.
had players come in and out, and they have nothing to show for it.
Yeah,
They have
that's
some of
what-
the same.
Bro,
huge
LAFC
names.
looked like they were playing at home, bro.
LAFC took over LA, mate. And
Imagine-
they
imagine-
in 2018.
basically.
Imagine someone came took over Q2 like that, bro.
Imagine, bro.
Imagine
Imagine,
that,
if
bro.
like
The Dynamo.
San Antonio.
Oh,
San
what?
Antonio. San
The
Antonio.
Dynamo looking better than us right now.
Oh,
Dynamo look better than us right now. Oh, yeah, everybody got quiet. Yeah, everybody got quiet. Yeah.
Look, man, let's talk about one last thing here on the Top Flight podcast for Austin FC segment, and it's the Twitter Space exclusive bomb. Appreciate everybody sticking around. The bomb that was dropped last night. Now, we can't confirm anything.
It was
It's
a
not
grenade.
100%.
It was a grenade.
nah, it was a Moab.
It's something that was dropped
It was
on
a
us
Moab.
that we don't understand how to process it. A lot was said. What was said last night on the Twitter Space? Well, we were told that an owner for Austin FC spoke out to somebody, right? The person that came onto the space, the speaker that said this, they had a conversation, and one of the owners, which was not named, mentioned how. Where do we even start? They mentioned
the
how
Reina's
Reina's
situation.
out, how Reina's completely out,
Nah, I'm
that
off
he's
payroll.
not on payroll, and that they're struggling with that. That Austin FC's FO, the staff, the coaches, that they are scrambling, they're struggling because of that. They don't know how to handle business without Reina,
Yeah.
and it's showing on the field. I guess it's trickling down. He also went on to say that the captain badge was originally supposed to go to Ruben Gabrielson, but his family then notified the club that they needed to go back to Norway. Ruben Gabrielson departed. We all know what happened there. So then the captain badge landed onto Drusi's plate, who is not really clear if he wanted it or not. You know, it kind of seems like it landed on his plate, and Drusi just had to pick it up because he was that guy. Last season, he was MVP or runner-up, 25 goals. I mean, why would you not give it to him? And they were very disappointed with Alex Ring's performance at the end of the season. This is what this person was
And
saying.
Alex Ring did not take it well.
Alex Ring did not take it well.
Hence the stuff in the beginning of the season, remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
He also goes on to say, and what else am I missing? We talked the Alex Ring captain badge. He also went on to say that
Rigoni.
the Rigoni situation. He went on to say that Drusi went to the ownership and said, "This is the guy that I want. This is the guy that's going to help us win. Go get him." And the ownership was like, "Okay, for sure, we're going to go and get him." They went and got him, and now ownership is upset that Rigoni is not performing which is causing tension in the locker room. And also the ownership is very upset with players that have got the big bag and have not been performing for Austin FC. That was all said on the Twitter space last night. I'm sure maybe there's some details that I left out, but you can go back and listen to it. I think as of right now, there's been like 1,500 listens on that Twitter space. It was recorded, so you can go back and listen to it. But a lot was said last night on the Twitter space. I want to start with you, Bali. Unpack that for me just a little bit, Ro. What were your thoughts on what was said? You know, it was like 100 people at that time, but there was some crazy info that was
when I was hearing the stuff that was being said, I was like it all makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, like I was right. You know, and let's be real, bro. Like when am I not right? Like I was right. Like it's just
You've been wrong a lot, bro.
just yeah.
Also.
Yeah, you're right, B. You're right. I have been wrong, but man, you know, it's crazy how. Well, of course, Alex Ring was gonna take it personal, bro. You know, you take he's captain material all over, bro. He is a captain, and you kind of disrespect him by taking that armband away from him. It's the reality. What's also very key to me is that Ruben was going to be our captain, and to me, he was our captain the whole time.
Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine if it was a perfect world? Ruben Gabrielson would have stayed captain. Julio wouldn't have been injured. Leo Weissner would have probably still pulled up. And it would have been a battle for CB, that depth. Captain Gabrielson, bro. I mean, I'm in dreamland right now. But B,
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
what's your take on everything that was said last night? It was
like
crazy.
a storm, bro, or like the domino effect. Like where the first domino that fell was Ruben deciding to go back home. That tipped over then Reina situation tipped over, then Rigoni, then everything just kind of been building up, and we are where we are because of let's be real. I think on top of us not being able to score a goal and perform, offensively, there's 1,000% things going on behind the scenes that are messing everything up, that are keeping us from being focused directly on the pitch. You know, a lot of talk behind the scenes, man. A lot of the players upset. Alex Green being upset. You know, Drusi probably being upset. Rigoni, a lot of expectations on him. Yeah. The ownership being upset with the whole Reina situation. So there's a lot more stuff going on behind the scenes than it is just on the pitch, and I think it's affecting the. I mean, let's be real, bro. Things that are going on affects us on the field. So we need to figure out a way to start cleaning this mess up and slowly getting us back to focusing on the field. And, I hope we get there. But like that all that information, I mean, we could do a whole new podcast on that stuff. And
it's crazy info, bro. I mean,
it's crazy info.
If true, it's crazy info. And it makes sense.
And it makes sense,
and it makes
bro.
sense.
It makes so much sense.
It makes perfect
bro.
sense.
And some people might not know this, but there's more than one owner of Austin FC. It's an ownership group.
Yes,
so it's not just Precourt or Eddie Margain who is in the picture a lot more now. I think McConaughey's in that mix. There's other names that are in there. I'm not gonna mention, bro. But it's not Precourt. It's not Margain. It's not McConaughey, obviously, because I just name dropped them.
Just know that the Ruben Gabrielson deciding to go back home did a lot of damage to us.
Yeah.
Reina not being in the picture has the FO in shambles and scrambles right now. Doing a lot of damage to us. Buying Rigoni off the word of Drusi and then him not performing is upsetting a lot of people. So things are going on, bro. Things are going on, and honestly, I just care of us trying to score a goal and win a damn game. Yeah. But the truth of the matter is, things behind the scenes need to clear up before that can start to feel a little bit more better, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes, and for the people that are kind of doubting this source, I get it 100%.
Oh, you could, yeah.
It's very hard to confirm. There was a conversation in the DM after the space, and there was a whole part 2 to it. I'm glad it was left off the space, but it's deep. It's deep, y'all. Yeah, it's pretty deep. But we'll see what happens, boys. Anything else we can add on the Austin FC segment?
Well, like I said, bro, let's keep
We're
praying.
10th.
Let's keep praying. Out of playoffs officially.
1 point out of playoffs.
So all those people that are saying it's a marathon, I hope you're happy now.
Tied.
I hope you're happy now. Look where we're at.
Taking a water break.
Out of
right
playoffs.
Now. Taking a water break.
We're chilling. We're chilling.
Bro,
we're
the
okay.
marathon just started, though. We're still, you know what I mean? That's the whole point of the marathon.
That marathon.
B, anything else you want to add?
I want to say I hope that everything's good with Diego. I hope it's not as serious as it seems, and I hope he can get back quick. Hope it's not serious, and I wish him the best of health. And we need him. We need him back here. So.
Definitely. Fuerza Diego, boys. Get into the plane, boys. Let's get into the private jet. We're going to go on to Europe real quick. We got a couple more minutes left. We're going to talk about Arsenal v. West Ham 2-2 in the EPL.
Lost the title. It's over.
I don't know.
It's over, mate.
I don't know.
Bottled it.
We're shifting gears into the European segment. I know Bali doesn't want to talk about it, but B is all about
Oh, I'm excited, bro. There's a little bit of life.
What
in
I don't understand, you're up 2-0 in the first 10 minutes. How do you give it up?
They did it against Liverpool too.
B,
man.
what are your thoughts, mate?
Excited. I want to see them bottle this league. I want to see them suffer, and I've been suffering. And we can get on the Chelsea topic later, but we're talking Arsenal now. Things have been very upsetting for me in the league. This is one little glimmer of little good feeling.
Little
You
hope?
can say a little hope,
Joy?
a little joy. So, it's coming down to that final stretch, bro. City are now within. Can you pull out the table? Oh, there it is. City are now within
perfect
4
table.
points. 70. They're 4 under Arsenal with a game in hand. So they win their game in hand. They're within 1, mate, and they still play Arsenal. So it's getting crazy, bro. It's excitement in the league. How you doing, Bali? How you feeling,
How
brother?
are you feeling, mate? Dude, you're down bad right now. Austin,
And-
Arsenal,
Bro, when Bali's down bad, it's over dramatically bad.
and like
it's-
walls get
like
punched.
that, yeah.
Walls
It's
get punched.
it's
Y'all
just-
seen it?
if you know.
It's just, bro. I'm panicking. I'm panicking, because to me, I see City are looking stronger and stronger
Yeah.
game by game, bro.
Bro, look what they did to Bayern.
And we still have to play. We still have to play
Yep.
City. Then we go away at Newcastle, which is gonna be a tough game.
And then Chelsea.
And then we have Chelsea at home, which Chelsea are in the mud, yes,
but
it's a derby,
yep.
and players always show up in derbies.
And plus, if you give the Chelsea players, look, you could end their title run. I mean, you don't think they're gonna be up for that
I mean,
game?
bro. I mean, I'm panicking. Like I'm already like I believe, but I'm starting to accept. Like, okay, if it doesn't happen, it's okay.
But you want to know
But I'll be destroyed.
one thing that's crazy, bro, is that City don't have another Premier League game until Arsenal. But Arsenal are gonna have. Can you pull up Arsenal's? Arsenal are gonna have another Premier League game, so they're gonna be like. So they got Southampton, and then they got City. So if let's say they get 3 points against Southampton,
They
right?
are.
They'll be 7 points clear of City with 2 games above them, and then they play City. So because City are in the FA Cup, right? They play in the FA Cup.
then
They got
in
the
the
Champions League.
Champions
So
League.
it's gonna be weird there. It's gonna be
think-
weird.
Okay, hot take. I know City's a great team. I understand, but they gotta worry about Bayern wanting to come back. Bayern is no Joe
Yeah.
Schmo.
It's over. It's over.
Bayern is no
That game
Joe
is over.
Schmo.
That game is over.
It's 3-0.
Plus, Haaland
I
is
get it. I
Haaland
get
is
it,
chasing
bro.
the record.
Pack it up.
He
Pack
just
it up.
tied Salah's
Bro,
record,
it's
right?
not over.
Pack it up.
Bayern has
Pack it up.
spirit. Bayern has fight, bro.
Plus Mane's out.
The only
never
game,
gonna
the
give
only
up.
game that you could say, oh, like something might
The
happen
FA Cup.
was like in the Champions League, it's the Chelsea and Madrid one. That's what I think.
But
I think that they
no,
could. I
but
think that
we're,
the
but
Chelsea
we're
can
talking
come
about
back.
City. But we're talking about
Yeah.
City and Arsenal.
Oh,
We're talking
okay,
about City and
okay.
Arsenal. No. Anyways,
Oh, yeah, that's what I think.
3
yeah.
But okay, what I'm saying is the fatigue that City is gonna receive whenever, or they're gonna go through, or they're gonna get, I guess you could say, whenever they gotta play Bayern, whenever they gotta play that FA Cup. Then they go around, they play Arsenal.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys should be able to take care of business, bro. If you don't, ridiculous. They're
If-
dealing with 3 competitions. You can't handle 1?
If they beat us, it's over.
Oh yeah,
It's
100%.
over.
Yeah,
It's over. If they
done.
beat us, it's over.
But
Like, back it up.
what my point earlier was, it's gonna be a weird situation because Arsenal are gonna have 32 games, and they potentially might be 7 points clear. And if Arsenal win, that's 10 points clear with 2 games. So like it's
Bro, what
it's
if
weird.
what if it comes down to like the last game they're both playing, and then if one wins, the other one has to
it's.
lose
I think
for them
Arsenal.
to win the league, and then I'm watching it, and then like,
Yeah.
oh, Arsenal's
Question.
about to win,
All right, question
and then
for you.
and then freaking Haaland scores, and they win the league.
I got a question for you.
Back on the antidepressants, mate.
Yeah.
Would you sacrifice? What? Would you sacrifice Austin FC's entire season? Shit season. We finished last place, right? Terrible season for Arsenal to win the
They
league.
put him on the
Nah,
spot.
man. Regardless, I love Arsenal. Regardless, right? But the love that I feel for Austin FC, way different.
Damn.
Way different. I love that club. I would relegate Arsenal if Austin FC win the league.
Damn.
If we win
that's
this
wild.
shield, if we win this shield, then the MLS relegate whoever you want. I'm happy for the. I could die. I could die in peace.
That's wild.
I could die in
Ray.
peace.
That's wild.
'Cause that's how much
Nah,
I
don't
love. That's
put
how
me on
much
the
I love
spot.
Austin
Do
FC.
you want me to put you on the spot?
I'll die for
I'm good.
Austin
I
FC.
don't know.
It's
Primo-
different. It's
Primo-
That's
different.
wild. That's
It's different. It's
Primo,
different.
can I put
It's
you on the
different.
spot?
It's different. It's
Do you
different.
feel the same?
Madrid?
Real?
Madrid?
I feel the same.
But
I
they're
feel
never
the
gonna
same.
get bro. Madrid are never gonna finish under fourth.
Bro, Real Madrid don't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, they're good.
They're
What the
chilling.
You know what? I shouldn't even have said anything.
fuck?
Bro.
I mean, what are you talking
I
about?
shouldn't even have
Like,
said anything, bro.
they were actually in like 20th place. Remember the last season?
Yeah,
they were like
last
in
season,
relegation.
yeah.
Cool.
So Arsenal.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
yeah.
They were about
But
to
that was
sack
like in the first
Arteta?
couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I love
it was
Arsenal,
3 weeks
but
in.
at the same time, I'm not from over there. So this Austin FC it's just different. You
I
know,
feel you.
my love is just. I got green blood. You know.
Primo, how do
Sorry.
you feel? Do you feel the same?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
didn't sound convincing.
I think so.
Didn't
It's
sound
tough,
convincing.
but
I think Arsenal just bottled the league, bro. I think they're done out here.
Yeah,
agree
they're
with
done,
that.
mate. They're done. No. I'm sorry. They're not done. They're not done. They're not done.
What's the wake up? You
I
done?
mixed it up.
I
think-
mixed it up. I mixed it up.
I think.
I'm
I
just-
said they're not done earlier.
Well, we believe. We
I
have
mixed
to
it up.
believe. But if
But
see-
you believe here, but you don't
if we-
believe over there.
if we
Well, I don't
put-
get it. You believe
Nah,
over there,
nah,
but you
hold
don't
on,
believe
hold
over
on,
here.
hold on, hold on.
Why don't you
But
believe
look-
here, mate?
but-
Why don't you believe
Come
here?
on, but
Believe.
Look where we're at. Come on, you know we're fighting for the league,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
You know we're fighting for the league. We had a great season. We slapped everybody.
All right, mate. Last but not least, we're gonna talk a
Man
little bit
City.
about. We're gonna talk about the Real Madrid team in La Liga. They won actually. What was it, Primo? They won yesterday, 2-0 against Cadiz. Nacho got his goal. Asensio got his goal. Really good form to going into the Champions League, mate. I want to get your take, Primo. Tuesday, April 18th. Is Chelsea gonna come back, mate?
I don't think so.
100%.
You're asking
no.
Primo.
You don't think
No.
so?
You're asking Primo.
Thank
what
you
the
for
fuck?
that. Thank you for
No.
that, Primo. I definitely needed to hear that. Why is Chelsea not gonna come back?
I think we play better. I think it's just
Baila Vini?
we got these
I
Premier
hate
League
Vini,
teams.
bro.
I think we
Don't
got them
bring
locked
him up.
down. I think we know how to play against these Premier League teams. So I think we'll come out. Maybe
Vini's on Neymar's path, bro.
1-0.
Vini's on Neymar's path.
1-0.
1-0. Vini.
1-0. Brasileiro.
1-0.
1-0.
1-0.
1-0 Brasileiro. That's my best Brazilian accent.
Oh shit.
B. Vini disrespected
Yeah.
Reece James
Bro.
on the gram.
Bro.
Disrespected,
That shit pissed
Your
me
take,
off,
mate.
bro. Humble yourself, Vini. Humble yourself, bro. Next game, you'll snap your ACL, and then what, bro?
Whoa.
Then what, bro?
Whoa.
What will that, bro? Humble
Sheesh.
yourself, bro. You're on Neymar's path. I get it. You get a lot of criticism. There's a lot of racist chants towards you at La Liga games because La Liga's wild like that. So I get it, bro. There's a lot of criticism towards you. But the way that I'm seeing you right now, you're killing it. I get it. But you seem to be on Neymar's path, bro. Next thing you'll be on, well, you know, I don't know. I'm speaking out of emotion because he posted a picture and he tagged Reece James, and he did smoke James. He did. Be real.
Several
But,
times, bro.
his attitude, I mean, you're not surprised why people want to break his legs every time he plays. Oh, I'm sure it is, bro.
Why
And
would-
he
why would he
tagged
delete
him.
that? Why would he
And he
delete that?
tagged him.
Primo, defend Vini, please.
And he tagged
They're
him,
probably
bro.
friends. They're
Vini,
probably
the
friends.
best player right now, bro. Right now.
You
Better
think
than
they're
Haaland,
friends?
I
You
think.
think they're friends, Bali?
No, bro, they're not friends. What photo is it?
The first one.
It
That's
says,
Yeah.
La mística de las noches de Champions en el Bernabéu. And he tagged them. It's good. What's the issue?
What's the issue?
Nah.
That's good
Oh,
PR for him.
Everybody in the comments is tripping. They're like, bro, really tag Reese. Why you tag him? Bro wants all the smoke. Well, no way
That's
he
fucked
tagged
up.
him.
It's
Bro,
fucked
what's
up.
the
It's fucked
issue?
up. It's fucked up.
This is no.
James,
This,
No,
look,
James,
mate,
James,
mate.
James, if I know you're listening, James, you know what to do.
Mate.
You know what to do.
Whoa.
You know what to do,
Look,
brother.
look.
Whoa.
You know
Mate,
what to do.
This is a great moment in James' career. He's really gonna. He's never gonna reach Real Madrid
Oh,
heights.
fuck
So
off, bro.
this
Fuck
this
off,
photo,
bro.
Reece James is gonna show his grandsons this photo and be like, "Look, kids,
what to do,
I
James.
got to guard Vini."
That's now you disrespecting James, bro.
No,
Come on.
I'm being serious.
Look, we get it.
This is a
We-
great
look,
service.
I get it, bro. Y'all outplayed us. Y'all won 2-0. Y'all should have won 3-4. The fact that it's only 2-0 to me gives us a slight little glimmer of chance for the next leg.
Super Frank.
Look, let's be real. The first goal, lucky as fuck, right? Benzema tap in, lucky as fuck. Vini with a chance. Kepa saves it, lands on his feet, goes in. I get it. Second goal, shouts. It was a good shot. But yeah, I mean, this post kind of pissed me off. But what can I say? We lost 2-0. We should have lost more. I think y'all should have buried it. But it's not buried. 2-0 is still a chance. So we'll see. We're going to come out fighting. I think we're going to come out with everything we have because let's be real, bro. Our season is over. The game at Brighton, we haven't even talked about it. Brighton should have destroyed us like 4-5-0. It was. I woke up to watch that game. I was like, probably the worst performance this season for Chelsea, bro. And this has been a shitty season for us. A shitty season for us. Horrible performance. Brighton are miles ahead in the Premier League for us. Absolutely clapped, bro. Just destroyed. So I think the last little glimmer of hope that we have left in our season is the Madrid second leg. So.
Mate, B, I got something I got to ask you real quick. I got a big Chelsea fan in the DM constantly.
It's that guy,
Carlos A.
Yeah, that's the guy that said that I don't know what it. That's the guy that said I don't know what it.
I
don't think he gets what.
He says, mate, like I said before, sometimes I feel like he don't know football.
Oh yeah.
And then he also said, sometimes I feel like he doesn't want the best for Chelsea. Does that
What?
hurt? Does that hurt?
Because I bagged Potter. I got a lot of criticism because I bagged.
You bagged Harry. Oh, Harry. Where are you?
Dude,
That's a whole nother thing,
look at this,
bro.
Look at this.
I get it. Yes, it's funny. He talks to you about
Look
me,
at
but
that.
he never slides in my DMs, which
It's-
they're
hold
open.
on, hold on.
They're
It's
open.
no beef.
They're
It's no
open.
beef. It's no beef. It's
They're
no beef.
open, bro. My DMs are open. Tag me.
ba.
Tag me, mate. I'll reply
no
to you,
beef.
bro. We
There's
can
no
talk
beef.
out. But
Look at that.
I get it.
Mira,
I get
shots,
it.
shots,
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah, writing me
Look.
novels.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
writing me novels. Yeah. You see that, Bali? You see that, Bali?
Hey, nah. Hey, I feel him.
Nah, fuck
if I
off.
was a Chelsea fan, I would feel the same, Carlos. I'm with you, bro.
But it's hold on, B, hold on.
Because if I was a Chelsea fan, I would feel like you, straight up.
It's
I
also
would.
just not Carl. Nino.
Nino, my boy.
Nino
hey,
came out.
Nino,
and
I
said,
feel you, bro. Nino, my
Nino-
boy.
Nino
I
came
feel
out
you.
and said-
I
he
get it, bro.
He said, and your boy B still back in.
My boy Paul too. My boy too. I feel you.
How
too.
does
I
it make you feel, man?
Look, bro, the ownership said that we're gonna back this guy, right? So we backed this guy. I'm backing this guy. Had Roman Abramovich been here, he would have been gone a long time ago. And I know that. And a lot of people still missing Tuchel, this and that. Look, bro, I just felt like I don't know what's bro. This season has been one of the lowest seasons I've. This reminds me of like 2015 Mourinho when we were like in 9th place, or like the second year of Conte where we sacked him. I think this is worse than those 2 seasons, bro. I think this is one of the all-time lows for me as a fan of this club. All we have left is the second leg at Madrid, and that could go bad as well. So essentially, the season's over, bro. And I'm excited to see who we bring in because Lampard's not gonna stay here. He's only here towards the end of the season. So, as things stand, things change, bro. Managers get sacked. Managers, things can change. But as of right now, there's been talks with the ex-Bayern coach. Bro, get this guy out of my screen, bro. Get this guy out of the TV.
Yeah.
Bro.
Baila Vini,
Baila Vini, Baila Vini,
You're gonna
Baila
see more of
Vini.
this. Look, you're
Hey,
gonna see more of this.
Baila Vini.
Baila Vini. Mira, B. I'm
I will-
sorry, B.
Hey, man, he's a good player, bro. But
He's a great player.
He needs to watch himself though. Be careful, bro,
Y'all
because he's
just
doing a
hate
lot.
him, bro. I'm gonna say
He
this.
hit Gabi last time. Relax,
Gabi
Vini.
deserves it, bro.
Don't. Hey, watch yourself.
Look, man, I'm gonna say this. If Vinicius was in any other team doing what he's doing right now, he would be on every poster around the world. Vini, Balón de Oro. Pero porque juega con el Madrid, es un problema.
Because he's a
Real Madrid,
freaking
it's a problem.
cocky ass little.
The world loves Neymar. The world loves
The
Neymar.
world as in who? Because players, us sitting here after Neymar left Barcelona, it's been bad, bro.
True.
He's fucked up his career, bro. Going to PSG, taking money and dancing and doing all the stuff that Vini's doing, bro.
Neymar
But-
should go to Newcastle. That would be a good move. Ooh,
Nah,
imagine
he's done out
Neymar
here.
in Newcastle.
He's done out here. He's done out here.
It's
He's done out here.
Fire.
All right, boys. Anything else we can add on the pod? Straight
We'll be back midweek.
back midweek, yo. Another episode. Bali, anything else you want to say, mate?
Good luck to the.
Austin
Good.
FC 2-1.
Oh, can we check the
2-0.
score?
They won 2-0.
They won,
Let's
they won.
go.
There you
2-0,
go.
baby. 2-0.
Michael
There you
Burton.
go.
Michael Burton.
Undefeated?
made it 2-0.
Nah.
We couldn't go to the game because obviously we're here.
Yeah.
So, but
We're always there. We're always there. We're always there.
yeah,
We're always there.
you know. So we'll catch the next one.
Yeah, they won 2-0. Michael Burton.
and
and
David,
David Rodriguez.
my G, David. Hey, my G, David.
David Rodriguez. Michael Burton found the bottom corner. I got it right here real quick. But yeah, 2-0. Let's see. We heard Austin FC 2-0.
2-0.
Right there. Yeah, goal 88th minute. Michael Burton finds the bottom corner to double our lead.
Still undefeated.
Still undefeated. That's the team to watch right now, bro. I'm sad that I actually called it, but I said that this team might be more excited to watch than the first team this season, and it's playing out right in front of our eyes. So go check out the Austin FC2 team, and we'll be back with another episode of Top Flight Podcast midweek. Thank you for your support, and we'll be back soon. Let's go.